And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the BREVARD Sports Network and our continuing coverage of high school and prep sports. Tonight, we begin our soccer season, and what a matchup we have to start the season off between the Viera Hawks and the Holy Trinity Tigers. Caleb Brown here, along with, when you see me doing soccer and you hear my voice, you can almost guarantee you're going to hear the one, the only, our soccer expert, the man who's helped make all this happen for us here at Viera, Matt Shelton. Matt, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing well. Great to be here tonight. Good game in store. Viera Hawks, Holy Trinity Tigers. The one blemish on the otherwise perfect season for the Viera Hawks last year is the Holy Trinity Tigers, and Holy Trinity had a pretty good season themselves last year. 15 wins. 2 losses and a tie. Unfortunately, that last loss coming in the regional final game.
Yeah.
Losing to the eventual state champs. But much like Viera, Holy Trinity's only lost 4 seniors. So expect a really good game tonight. Game similar to that 1-1 game we had last year, which was, like I said, the only blemish on the Hawks record. 21-0-1 last year. Did nothing but win the district, the Cape Conference, the regional, and the state championship.
That game against St. Thomas Aquinas, honestly, one of my favorite games I've had the pleasure of broadcasting. That the way they battled back in that one was just absolutely set my heart through an emotional roller coaster in that one.
Yeah, we've covered a few doozies here, but that is definitely the tops. So, I said the Viera Hawks lost 4 seniors, starters, but 7 seniors altogether. But talking about seniors, this squad, 15 seniors in the squad this year in the Viera Hawks. I think they got a chance to do a repeat of district champs, regional champs, Cape Conference champs, state champs, and maybe even erase that number 1 blemish on their roster too, and go for the real perfect season. I mean, this team is that good.
Oh, they have, and I remember talking on the ride home. We walked in and looking at the list of seniors. I'm like, it feels like yesterday we were just commenting on how great these guys played for being so young, and now fast forward.
Yeah, and we're underway here. Gio Canaro. And Jake Medina passing across. Now, I got to get used to positions here. I was wondering how they're going to play guys like Aiden Gates, who's coming in. This time last year he was in Jordan, and then now moving to the States and playing here from Viera. A huge game changer. I'm trying to find his number out there. It looks like he's playing where I thought he would in the holding midfield position, and that big body can hold a lot of space. So that was kind of where I was thinking he would be playing. And it looks like we've got Jake Medina and Jake Brown in the center back position. Xavier Jackson's another one that can work through the middle of the field there for the Hawks. So good, strong defense here for the Hawks this year as they head that one out of bounds for Holy Trinity throw. And long ball in, Jake Brown out of bounds for another Holy Trinity throw in. Got to get used to the pace of doing both again. Another long throw in, but only one man in the box, and Jake Medina gets up to it. That's Jake. Jake Medina, and in the hands of Alvy Kaufman.
We spoiled you only having to do one over the summer with BREVARD SC.
Is that a Shield playing right back? Number 11, Xavier Jackson. Oh wow, he looks different. A nice save there from the keeper for Holy Trinity. I'm still scanning the field trying to get used to everybody's position this year. So. Sorry if I missed a little bit of the action here. Gio Carnero steals the ball in the midfield. Gets hacked up a bit by Nathan Combs. Foul called. Nathan Combs, a freshman. Last year watching this game, I thought he was his older brother, who I think was a senior last year. And I'm thinking I'm watching this upperclassman play, and I look on the roster, and he's an 8th grader, just dominating the game for the Hawks or for the Tigers last year. Max May and Gio Canero over the ball. Max May just chips it in, and our first goal. I'm not sure who touched that one. Was that direct from Max May?
That was direct. I think it went out of the goalie's hands.
And Viera Hawks go, Max May. So first goal of the season, kind of a blooper there. I think the goalkeeper expected it to come off of the forward's head there. Can't tell who that was up top. I think it was Peyton Bela, but I don't know that did Peyton get a hold of it? Sorry, Peyton Bela with the goal. Max May with the assist. So he did get a piece of it. I couldn't tell from here if he did. Gio Canera taking over in the midfield. Over to Jake Medina, trying to find help. Finds Mikkel Jensen with a big tackle, big 50-50. Another big tackle from Gio Canera, who comes out with the ball on his feet. Over to Aiden Grant. Plays over. Is that Matthew Murtha on the far side? He plays it long, but into the hands of the goalkeeper. Yeah, I expected him to eat that left back spot. I think he's the only left foot on the team. Xavier Jackson here from the right back position over to Gio Canero. Ooh, a little light pass there, but Jake Medina able to get to it. Pass back to Jake Brown.
If I remember, Xavier came off the bench a lot last year and played really good, meaningful minutes when starters needed, time to sit down or Viera got ahead.
He did. As we run in here on the far side, looks like Alex Bennett trying to get across in, but I think that went out of bounds first. Goal kick. Yeah, so Xavier was like the number one substitute coming in on the defensive side of the ball. Since then, I saw him over the summer, and I didn't recognize him. He gained like 50 pounds of muscle, a couple inches, and then got a haircut too. So it was tough to recognize.
Listen, it's that muscle that really transformed him, huh?
He's definitely a bigger player this year, and will help out much in the defense. And foul called. Holy Trinity free kick. And with the gold on white jerseys, I can't make out a single number for Holy Trinity here. So I know a few of the players, and the rest I'm just going to not be able to name names.
Well, listen, when we get yelled at, because eventually we will get yelled at, we'll then know that person's name.
It's a long ball coming in here for Holy Trinity, and that's going to go right into Alvy Kaufman's hands. I think that's Jake Wells threatening there up top, but Alvy able to keep control. So what we saw from Holy Trinity in recent years is a very well-coached, well-organized team defensively. These guys have been playing together forever. And as Nathan Combs steals the ball in the midfield, they'll tend to sit back defensively a little bit. And then last year we actually saw them control the ball a lot more in this game, which was a real surprise to me. And I think they're trying to do that now. And now one goal behind, they're going to be forced to try and move the ball forward and nick a goal back. And ball now over to Jake Medina. Matthew Murtha back to Aiden Gates. Over to Alex Bennett. Out of bounds for a Viera Hawks throw. My partner to the left here is saying Gates is a good ad, and yeah, I kind of started to mention him at the beginning there, and as I said, he was in Jordan last year, and like 6'1", 6'2", fast, smart, skilled, can play every position on the field. He's going to be your Sergio Busquets or Rodri style holding midfielder who can just be a go-to guy. Even if he's got someone on him, he can control the ball and shield him off, play the defense well, protect your center backs, and win headers like this one, as he does right there. Max May with a flick on, trying to find Mikkel Jensen. Flick back to Mikkel, but and cleared half clearance away. Gio Carnero taking over up outside the 18, shoved down, and we'll have a Viera Hawks free kick.
A little closer and to the opposite side of where we had our last free kick.
Yep. I wonder if they'll do the little triple run-up like they did the last time. So.
Is it me? Is it him? Is it me? Ha-ha.
We're going to get you. We're going to get you. And then they got you.
And I was saying, then we got him.
So added Matthew Murtha to the mix here with the left foot. And I would expect this to be Matthew Murtha if it goes direct, but Gio with the ball in, but cleared away by Holy Trinity. No one up for Holy Trinity, so Xavier Jackson corrals the ball in the midfield and puts it back into play, trying to find Mikkel Jensen in the middle of the field. The Holy Trinity clears away again. Hold it back to Jake Brown, who looks for Alvy Kaufman under pressure. Out to Xavier Jackson. Yeah, so as I said, there's only 4 players missing from the starting lineup, and you get the man with the ball now, Matthew Murtha, back after injury last year. We didn't have him in the at the end of the season, including the state final run. Ball goes out of bounds for a Viera Hawks throw. So you're gaining him. You get Aiden Gates, and then you've got players like Xavier Jackson, who really grew and grew that body, and Peyton Bela, who was instrumental up top as a great target man, a big body up top. So you've got players that were able to be plugged right into this lineup and go. And the players that are back from last year, like, you know, the Gatorade Player of the Year, Max May. Almost. And we're going to go out of bounds for a corner kick. You know, when you get your Gatorade Player of the Year in the state of Florida back for your year, you're going to have a good year.
And the thing that I noticed, I had a couple conversations with him prior to the season, and he feels more hungry, like as if that ring was just the appetizer. He wants another one, and you just see the hunger in his eyes. It's scary, just how motivated. You know, a lot of players might get that award and be like, all right, I can kind of get ready for college, so to speak. You know, get ready for college season. This guy that's not him.
And high and out side of the 18, Nick back in, but not cleared away. And Jake Medina tripped up outside the box, and we'll have a Viera Hawks free kick. Just outside the box. Yes, I mean, Max has been driven. I've known Max since he was like 6 years old. And just always been a very focused player. Same setup here. Left foot's coming in with what appears to be the staple kick takers in Max May and Gio Carnero. And it'll be Gio again. This one goes direct.
Wow.
Viera Hawks goal! Gio Carnero! Direct free kick. Notices the goalkeeper hugging that far post and just puts it right there in the near post. I'm not sure he even saw it until it was, 10 yards from the goal, so no chance. So 2-0 here. Hawks cruising over the Holy Trinity Tigers. And talking to Adrian Moreno, coach for the Tigers, just real briefly before the game, he's got several players missing from his lineup that run cross-country. And one thing about Holy Trinity is they do have some great players, like Keegan Harrison with the ball there. But they also utilize a lot of just great athletes around the field that can backfill and give you good plays. And to lose some of those to cross-country and other sports here in the fall is going to be difficult for them as they battle the state champs here. Good ball in, good defense getting it out. Cleared away. Now Keegan Harrison with the ball. Actually, I can't tell if that's Keegan or Nathan. They have the same haircut, the same size, and they're both really skilled in the midfield. I think that was Keegan Harris. Yeah, Nathan's a little bit forward to him now. And a throw in here for Holy Trinity.
As excited as I am to see them play at the beginning of the year, I'm not going to lie. I kind of like having this game like more middle of the season. Once you kind of gotten them both into full swing, again.
You don't want to have a grudge match as the first match of the year, right?
Well, not only that, but I feel that you get the best game between these two squads.
Yeah, especially when you've got players out for Holy Trinity.
Right.
Ball coming in.
I mean, look.
Jake Medina does a great job to get it cleared out, and that's off Nathan Combs. For a Viera Hawks throw.
I'm not trying to create excuses for anybody, but I just feel the best games happen when you have both at full strength. Like I said, you get those 1-1s last year that you felt, could have gone either way.
Well, the crazy thing for me looking at this game is the past 2 years, the first game and even 2 games for the Hawks was kind of underwhelmed at their performance. And Max May streaking in here on the far side, checks back, tries to find a cross into Mikkel Jensen. And that ball's going to clear it out of bounds for Viera Hawks throw. So I was kind of underwhelmed with their performance in a couple games, but then all season long they just kept building and building and building and getting better and better every game all the way up to that state final game. So, 27 minutes left in the first half, up 2-0 against the team that they tied last year. I mean, I don't know how you're going to put it into the next gear as you keep going forward in the season.
Well, and soccer and soccer is a lot like baseball, and the season is a long season. And so that's where you kind of see where the great coaching comes in of a Nick Robinson, who's able to find ways to keep his guys motivated. And
great ball into Gio there. Max May overlapping. Good shot just over the bar. Gio Carnero's shot just over the bar.
And for me, I think that's where you separate the good coaching from the great coaching, is when you have all this talent, keeping the guys motivated. Because, again, it's a brutally long season.
Yeah, and that's part of the point there with, with having a underwhelming performance early and then building. That's what you want to do. You want to keep building that performance so you peak at the end of the season. So hopefully we can see the Hawks continue to do that this year. And Mikkel Jensen running in here on the near side. And that's pushed out of bounds for a Viera Hawks corner kick.
I'd like to thank the Landy Group for stepping up and being a sponsor, helping this broadcast happen. Landy Group of Remax Aerospace Realty will go above and beyond for your home buying and selling needs. With over 30 years of sales experience, they are your local go-to real estate team. Just like their motto says, bring your dreams home.
Gio Carnero finding Alex Bennett, pushes on the far post. Header just over the bar. Great ball in from Alex Bennett. There's another senior this year, key player the past 2 seasons here for the Hawks. Returning, improving, making this team better again this year. So, long ball coming in. Jake Brown gets to it first. Alex Bennett fighting through the midfield. Peyton Bela trying to find Mikkel Jensen. Max May now nicks it by and tackled down. Viera Hawks free kick. So this from about 25 yards out. Free kicks and have been terrorizing Holy Trinity here thus far tonight. And looks like we'll have the trio again surround the ball. Max May, Gio Carnero, Matthew Murtha. And center backs, Jake Medina and Jake Brown heading in. Their big bodies over the ball. Low coming in from Max May. Xavier Jackson controls head of midfield and secures the ball back to Alvy Kaufman. And a long ball. Trying to find Peyton Bela. Long ball from Holy Trinity now. It looked offsides. And foul called just outside the box. Free kick for Holy Trinity. He looked offsides to me on the kick, but it was tight. I didn't look until after the kick, and maybe he just got a good step. But either way, we got a free kick for Holy Trinity here. And can't tell who the kicker is there for Holy Trinity. Look for Keegan Harrison and Nathan Combs here on the far post. Nearest to us, but far post for the kick. Jake Wells lining up to the same position. Ball coming in, but over the bar. Not much threat to that one. And I would assume there's not going to be a ton of opportunities here for Holy Trinity tonight. I guess that was hearing the calls for Brody out there. I guess Brody Del Boccia was the kicker. I can't see the numbers again. So, and Holy Trinity takes over in the midfield. And out of bounds, Matthew Mirth with a defensive stop.
Again, I'll say this to any teams that are thinking about like redesigning their jerseys or anything like that. Go light and dark combination. If it's a dark background, light number. If it's a light background, dark number. So those of us, when we come to broadcast, can make sure everyone gets their due credit.
Contrast is key.
But that's just me being a broadcaster nitpicking.
I don't know. Everybody's got their hair cut the same way these days. To pick out my own son sometimes, I need to see the number. A little mistouch from Jake Brown, but able to get it out to Matthew Murtha. Tries to cut down the sidelines, but Holy Trinity takes over into the box. Jake Brown, great defense, and that's out for a goal kick. Great job by Jake Brown, just staying in front, giving him the byline and nothing else, and ends up blocking the cross, blocking it back into the Holy Trinity player and out of bounds. Great defense. And ball out to Matthew Murtha. Long ball trying to find Peyton Bela, but cleared away. And I think that was a foul called there. Free kick for Holy Trinity.
And while we have a break, I'd like to congratulate the Viera girls volleyball squad, winning their Final Four against the Childs Timberwolves.
Foul called, free kick for Holy Trinity.
Highlights, I believe, on the post just below ours. Alan, I believe, has highlights and a story coming together of that state semifinal. They will play the state championship tomorrow night at 7 at Polk County College.
Keegan Harrison standing over this ball. Kick coming in, off the bar. Great kick from Keegan Harrison.
I thought that one was going to slide right in under.
And that's our first water break, folks. The concession stand is open.
Look, Viera has a chance to add another state championship trophy to the trophy case. So, that last year's team added to. So far, volleyball and soccer still rocking it for Viera.
And baseball, cross country.
Yep, exactly.
So Viera's trophy cabinet needs some support structure under it now.
Right. Baseball got a new head coach this year. Coach Brock Doty stepping away for personal family reasons. I forget the name of the current head coach. There's a post about it here on Brevard Sports Network. He's a former MCC standout. If you know anything about MCC baseball, you know that's a pedigree of a program. So when you get a smart mind like that to, you know, come and coach the talent that this baseball team has coming back, absolutely incredible. Again, I would like to thank the Landy Group. The Landy Group of Remax Aerospace Realty will go above and beyond for your home buying and selling needs. With over 30 years of sales experience, they are your local go-to real estate team. Just like their motto says, bringing your dreams home. Give them a call. Give Jason Landy a call at 321-368-3250, or the other number, 321-356-6419. Information is at the bottom of your screen at thelandygroup.com.
And our man of the match this year will be sponsored by Leonard Financial Group. So we thank Leonard Financial Group as well. And right now, we've got goal scorers Peyton Bela, assist for Max May, and Gio Carnero unassisted. Candidates at the moment in my book, but a lot of game left to play.
Oh, of course.
So goal kick here for the Hawks. Coming all the way out to Xavier Jackson. Turns under pressure from behind, finding Max May streaking down this near side. Good job to shield him and put the ball out of bounds for a Holy Trinity goal kick.
Can I see your phone? Just to.
Long ball in, Jake Brown. Off to Aiden. And it'll be out of bounds for a Hawks throw in. Long throw coming in. Finding Max May and trying to get the 1-2. Max May streaking in all alone. Ooh. Looked like he was taken down from behind. That'll be a Hawks penalty kick. And that's how you defend Max May. Because you're only going to get the back of him.
St. Thomas Aquinas found that out last year.
Yeah, that's not a man you want to have 1v1 defending, and because you're going to get back to him real quick. And looks like Mikkel Jensen taking the free kick, taking the penalty kick here. Viera Hawks goal! Mikkel Jensen! So Mikkel adding his name to the list of Leonard Financial Man of the Match. And it's not just goals we're looking at, though, folks. No. I mean, in the midfield, you got to get the ball up there. Defense, you got to stop them from scoring. And obviously, Avi Kaufman, you got to keep the ball out of the net. But, goals are, as they say, the hardest thing to do in this game. Good pass off from Keegan Harrison. Jake Wells passing all the way across. Braden Seats trying to find Nathan Combs, losing out. Aiden Gates, Aiden shielding Nathan Combs. Good battle going on there. And out of bounds for a Holy Trinity throw-in. And that's going to be a good battle tonight, watching Nathan Gates and Nathan Combs going at, or excuse me, Aiden Gates and Nathan Combs going at it. You know, two big boys, strong, skilled. And we'll have a Hawks throw. Xavier Jackson with the ball in his hands. Max May shielding and then spinning off, but half cleared into Gio Carnero. Up to Mikkel Jensen. Half cleared again. Nathan Combs able to get to the ball first, but misfiring on the pass. I think Jake, well, didn't keep it in. Viera Hawks throw. So Matthew Murtha, I guess it'll be Matthew Murtha with the long throws that were Jake Brown's responsibility last year. Long throw coming into the box, headed clear by Nathan Combs, into the hands of the goalkeeper. And I guess foul called. So 6-1, half dozen the other. Free kick. Goalie with the ball in his hand. Kind of rather have the goalie with the ball in his hand, to be honest. And long ball out. Mikkel Jensen first to it. Gio Carnera heads forward, trying to get it to Max May. Ball played in and marshaled out of bounds from Jake Brown, and we'll have a Viera Hawks throw. Long throw, headed back to Keegan Harrison, who flicks it by, but out of bounds for Viera Hawks throw. Max May tries to turn on that one again, but nicked out of bounds. Another Viera Hawks throw. Tigers trying to take the throw, and referee says no. Matthew Murtha again with the ball in his hand, trying to find Max May. And no foul call. Ball goes back to Alvy Kaufman's feet, all the way out to a shield, or excuse me, Xavier Jackson. Hayden Gates trying to find, looks like Sully Fife coming into the game there. Trying to find Sully on the far side. And there's that battle again, Nathan Combs and Hayden Gates. Ball coming in. Jake Medina does a good job to shield, good job to control and turn that pass back from Alvy. And then that's out of bounds for a Holy Trinity throw-in. So a man down there on the far side for the Hawks. It looks like Matthew Murtha limping off the field. Is that a shield coming on there? Coming onto the pitch for the Hawks, a shield Turo. Headed halfway clear, headed back into the box by Keegan Harrison. A little soccer tennis going on there across the 18, and Max May controls, trying to find a shield Turo down the far side, but Mikkel Jensen decides he's going to streak in and get that one, and goalkeeper eats that one up just in time. And Jake Brown headed away, but right to Nathan Combs. And blocks that ball from getting through, and then wins it at the top of the box. Throwing the body at that one does Jake Brown, and Nathan Combs with the ball in the box, shot, but wide. Excuse me, that was Keegan Harrison. Need to get a red cap for one of those two. They look identical. And definitely two very involved players for the Holy Trinity side. And we'll have a Holy Trinity corner kick. So first corner kick of the game for Holy Trinity. Tigers packing in front of the goal, and this one goes long. Mikkel Jensen defending. Jake Wells trying to get to it out of bounds for a Holy Trinity throw-in. Oh, great save from Alvy Kaufman. Shot from Keegan Harrison, saved by Alvy Kaufman.
There are just things that Alvy does that still, to this day, still amaze me. And
that was one heck of a shot right in the corner, and he gets up to it. But another corner kick here for Holy Trinity. You know, these are the opportunities. Down 3-0, you got to capitalize. And that shot from Keegan Harrison, he's going to want back and, I don't know, maybe put it to the other side. I don't know what more you can do than put it in the top corner. And that one looks like it went out of bounds. Viera Hawks goal kick. So a little bit of pressure here from Holy Trinity. Really good shot on goal. Forced a really good save from Alvy Kaufman. A couple corner kicks, and now the Hawks take over again. Out of bounds. Viera Hawks throw. So Xavier Jackson with the ball in his hand. Hayden Gates. Jake Medina off the side of his head there and out of bounds. Throw coming in from Brian Keno. Headed back from, and now Max May off. Little tug of the shirt, not enough to keep him. 3v1 here. Max gets by one. Finds Sully Fife on the far side. He's tackled down at the top of the 18 by Nathan Combs and foul called. Free kick for the Viera Hawks. If not for the contact, incredible defensive play from Nathan Combs, but referee sees foul play and we'll have a free kick. Either way, he doesn't make that play, that's a goal. Sully Fife teeing up from the 18. Goalkeeper still trying to streak across his goal face. I'll take the shooter on that one any day. So again, Max May and Gio Canero over the ball. Gio not looking too interested. Max May takes it, tries to go through the wall. Second chance. Max May shot over the bar.
the Viera Hawks faithful chanting that they want more.
Like I said, it's a grudge match. People still holding the grudge for that one in that record. So Sully Fife trying to find Alex Bennett on the outside, but Holy Trinity throwing. Long throw. Shielturo first to it, out of bounds. Another Holy Trinity throw. Aiden Gates first to it. Sully Fife gets the second. And Alex Bennett controlling the ball in the midfield. Gets by one. Can't get by the second. And Holy Trinity back in. Aiden Gates controlling in the midfield. Showing off his skills. Finding Sully Fife and finally out of bounds for a Holy Trinity throw-in. Keegan Harrison finding the ball, but can't corral it before it goes out of bounds. I think that's that half foul, little nick on Keegan Harrison and out of bounds for, actually they're calling the foul, it looks like. Thought they were calling throw-in. free kick to Holy Trinity. So two-man wall here for Alvey. Not a bad place for a kick, not likely to go direct, but a good place to put one in like that. Nathan Combs gets ahead to it, but not enough on it. And out of bounds it goes for a Viera Hawks goal kick. And we're back, folks. Sorry for the technical difficulties there. The soccer may be good here at Viera High School, but the cell phone signal not so much.
It's weird. I had great signal. We were hitting.
Another foul on Max May, and we'll have a Viera Hawks free kick.
I was hitting upload speeds of 50 megabits per second, which is honestly great for streaming, and then just out of nowhere the signal disappeared for like 5 minutes.
And Nathan Combs with the foul there, and he's off the field now on the yellow card. Actually, take that back. That's Keegan Harrison. I have to check myself each time because I'll be doing this all night, folks. So free kick here. Max May and Gio Carnero over the ball yet again. I don't foresee them going direct with this one from 50 yards out. So Gio Carnero is going to send this one into the box. And overcooked. Holy Trinity goal kick.
All right, so for those of you who are just hopping back on the stream, let me know how it looks, if it's still freezing. I'm trying one more time here with our program. If it doesn't correct itself, I'll go to straight Facebook Live.
Holy Trinity throw. Jake Medina cleared that one into the school board. Long throw. I didn't think that was going to make it, but finds Keegan Harrison and then chipped in. But Alvey's going to get to that one first. And
tangling of the feet.
Little foul called. I believe that's Jake Wells up top. He's going to get himself a yellow card. Yeah, now I get to see the number, and I had it right. Jake Wells.
All right. Okay. Thank you again. We apologize. The signal literally just like disappeared out of nowhere, and it kicked us off.
It's a long kick here from Alvey Kaufman. Max May streaking in. Can't get the flick on header. Mikkel Jensen can't get the second one. Holy Trinity trying to find Nathan Combs. Out of bounds for a Holy Trinity throw-in. Holy Trinity player streaking all alone on the far side if they can find him. The kick goes into the near side. And that was, thought it was off of Mikkel, but referee saying Viera Hawks throw. And all the way back to Jake Wells. Excuse me, Jake Medina. Too many Jakes on the field.
Jake Wells.
Jake Brown's got the ball to his feet now. Back to Jake Medina. And long ball trying to find Mikkel Jensen. Delayed his run, and he's not going to get to that one. Had he been on the run when the ball was kicked, he might have gotten to it, but delayed his run till after the ball was kicked.
So, folks, you know the deal. Let us know who you're rooting for, where you're watching from. We always like to see how far BSN can extend.
And 3-0. We got a minute and a half left here at Hawks Stadium. And ball coming in, and Aiden Gates first to it as we've said several times so far tonight. And that's out of bounds for a Hawks throw. Quick throw in. Sully Fife first to it and then cleared out by the Tigers. Keegan Harrison now losing a shin guard, running forward, and missing the weight of that leg with the shin guard missing and out of bounds. Long throw in. Max May, seems like every time they get the throw, Max tries to just shield the player and turn with the ball quickly and get behind. Had success with it once. Jake Brown first to that one. I think Jake Brown and Aiden Gates are going to need some Advil at the end of the night tonight. Head's taking a pounding with these long balls.
Advil and a nice steam bath.
12 seconds left. Almost got the attack going. And Aiden Gates with the foul. And that should end the half here. So in the high school game, ball has to be in the net when the buzzer goes off, when the referee blows the whistle on the field for the end of the game. Not like in FIFA rules where they allow the attacks to go forward and complete themselves before the whistle will blow. The ball going in now. Save made.
Ooh.
Shot for Max May, saved. And that'll do it. So halftime, folks. Viera Hawks 3, Holy Trinity Tigers 0.
All right, we got nothing planned for halftime. Maybe if I convince Matt, he'll get out and do a dance for you on cam. But you know, we'll see how that conversation goes. All right, we're at halftime.
No halftime show for me, folks.
See you in about 10 minutes right here on the BREVARD Sports Network. Welcome back, everyone. We have second half action set to kick off. Caleb Brown and Matt Shelton. Great, impressive first half, as we were talking off air. Really impressed by the way these guys started this tonight.
Yes, started strong, took advantage of set pieces. The first 2 goals off of set pieces there, and then obviously the third goal off a penalty kick. I guess you could call that a set piece. But yeah, very very impressive. Attacking in what's typically a very well organized defense and able to get through. Now, notice we said every one of their goals has come from the ball being still. They haven't actually scored a goal from field play yet, which is a testament to that strong defense from Holy Trinity, not letting them get those free runs in and getting in and making those plays when they have to. So, testament to the defensive play from them as we get started here in the second half. And Keegan Harrison playing the ball back. You see the 3 backs. The three back set here from Holy Trinity is one of those center backs losing the ball now to Peyton Bela, finding Alex Bennett. But those 3 backs, they don't leave. They don't bet any of those players forward. So with 3 back in defense, and we saw Max May trying to weave through all 3 of them by himself.
Yeah,
it's not easy running.
No.
So corner kick for the Hawks here. First corner kick of the second half. But we did see some good combination play. One of the great ones there, which Nathan Combs just got to Sully Fife as it came across to what would have been an otherwise open kick at the top of the 18. They're making some good combinations. The long ball's still there. They're still throwing the ball in deep, trying to find Max on those runs as this ball comes in. And only white shirts in the area as Keegan Harrison clears.
There he goes in.
And that'll be a throw-in for the Viera Hawks.
I think in what you're going to see a lot of this season is you have 3 different goal scorers. This team has so much firepower on the offensive side of the ball.
There's a lot more than 3 goal scorers out there, though, I got to tell you.
Oh, absolutely.
There's 3 tonight so far. And danger is headed back at the goal, and we'll have a Viera Hawks corner kick.
But again, that's just a testament to how many different players can step up. Not one single person or 1 or 2 people have to be on every game.
Yeah, and I have a feeling you're going to see some rotation from the wing players and those first two midfielders, the 6 and the 8. You'll see some of the rotation so that you get more of those players attacking, even in game, just in real time as they move, just to create space. And I think that's Jake Brown passing back to, I think, is that Max May? No, Mikkel Jensen. Free kick for the Hawks. So, we said it at the opening of the half here. Hawks have been capitalizing on these set pieces, and here's another free kick here in a great position just outside the box on the side. Gio Carnero and Max May. Actually, it looks like left foot there. It's got to be Matthew Murtha standing over the ball. Gio puts it in, but right into the hands of the goalkeeper. And then retreating back, Xavier Jackson, all the way back to Albie Kaufman. Gio Carnero tries to flick it on, and foul called, Holy Trinity free kick. So not a bad place to lose the ball. Coming onto the pitch for the Hawks, Sully Fife. So long kick here, not exactly a dangerous spot for a free kick. But Keegan Harrison will send this one into the box. Actually, that's not Keegan Harrison. That's Keegan Harrison. And Keegan heads it out of bounds for a Viera Hawks throw. Excuse me, Holy Trinity throw.
I'd like to thank the Landy Group, information at the bottom of your screen, for stepping up and being a sponsor this year. You'll see the Landy Group a lot coming up here on the Brevard Sports Network, sponsoring Viera Soccer.
Jucanera winning out in the midfield. Sully Fife almost taking him out. And that's going to be a foul. Xavier Jackson, Holy Trinity free kick. And that is a good spot here for a set piece. And Keegan Harrison looks like he's stretching a bit, and I would expect him to be the man standing over the ball here. Similar spot in the first half. He hit the crossbar right in the corner. So we'll see if he's calibrated the foot a little bit better and dialed it in. He can drop this one under the bar from 30 yards out. So Alvey with 4 on the wall. And trainer coming on. I guess someone got the ear of the referee. I didn't see anybody on the ground. And everybody on the field calling for water. I recall a game, first game of the year, 2 years ago in Merritt Island.
Yeah.
Everybody on the field started cramping up. Similar night as tonight. Not too warm, but, damp air. And it looks like it's Aiden Gates not feeling 100%. And coming onto the pitch for the Hawks, Ashiel Turo. And Keegan Harrison takes it direct, but directly at Alvey Kaufman.
Look, these guys play all year round. I know, like, for American football, I've had some Little League coaches that tell their players when they start conditioning, like a month before the season begins, all right, you're going to drop soda. And he tells the parents, don't let them drink soda starting a month before.
Worst thing you can do.
So try to get the players drinking more water.
Oh, only halfway cleared there, right into Sully Fife, an opportunity. And just Sully Fife just couldn't quite get his foot to it, but out of bounds for a Hawks throw. Yeah, the foul throw, and we'll have a Holy Trinity throw now. Yeah, the carbon dioxide just robs your blood of oxygen, and certainly not what an athlete needs to be drinking.
No. But he
and out of bounds for a Hawks throw. Sully Fife with the ball at his feet. Good footwork there from Keegan Harrison. And Peyton Bela can't quite corral the center back all the way back to the near side center back. Max May giving pressure. Long ball trying to find Jake Wells. Jake Brown first to it. Matthew Murtha got the head to it. Long ball trying to find Nathan Combs. Back to Nathan Combs. He's in. Finding Keegan Harrison on the far post and over the bar.
And
the first really good, solid attack from Holy Trinity. Great opportunities. Keegan Harrison rolls in 10 yards off the goal line and puts it over the bar.
And that's just one. His eyes got wide as dinner plates. He saw it there, and sometimes you get a little too excited.
Yeah, and sometimes that's not the best place on the field to receive those balls. Not because it's not a great place to receive it, because the field in that area is about the worst it can be. The ball just starts hopping up on you, and it may have hopped up and caught the top of his foot. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt on that one. He doesn't miss many of those. So long ball coming here as Matthew Murtha on the ball, finding Max May, but intercepted. Matthew Murtha over to Xavier Jackson, streaking on the far side here. He's got numbers in the box. Little pass over to Mikkel Jensen, out of bounds for a Viera Hawks throw. So Mikkel Jensen. Actually, looks like Jake Brown's going to come over and take this long throw. But with Aiden Gates on the bench, not as much height in there with Jake Brown doing the throwing. But ball coming in. Mikkel Jensen looked like he got first to it, but kind of heading it away from the goal. And another Hawks throw. Mikkel Jensen with a good turn. Defender hugging him a little bit, but Shilturo now driving. Trying to find Peyton Bela. Now Jake Medina all the way back to Alvy Kaufman. Finding a Shilturo in the holding mid spot. Losing out. Jake Wells. He's got Nathan Combs, but losing on the turn there. Keegan Harrison back to Nathan Combs. Turns, tries to flick it by, but can't get by Jake Medina. Clear can't happen either. And out of bounds. Goal kick. So you see that the bodies just suck into the middle in front of the goal there, protecting that goal face from Alvy, but you nick one off the leg in the wrong direction, and Alvy's nothing he can do. It's going in the goal. So good job to get good contact on those shots. There was 2 or 3 shots from close range there from the Tigers. Long ball trying to find Xavier Jackson screaming on the far side. Shilturo trying to head it to him. And looks like handball. And we'll have another Viera Hawks free kick. As Shields not the tallest kid in the world. He got up for that and headed it down.
He's a scrapper.
So again, Max May and Gio Canero over the ball. Jake Medina trotting in to receive. Ball played out to Max May wide. Ball coming in. Streaking onto the far post was Peyton Bela, but Holy Trinity goalkeeper able to get a hold of that ball, and Matthew Murtha puts it out of bounds with authority, and that looked like a foul throw, and it was. Viera Hawks throw. Max May takes one quickly into Peyton Bela, who turns. Good job shielding. I believe that's Aiden Pavelski. And losing his shoe in the process.
Shoes are overrated. You don't need them on the field.
That's right. I can tell you this pitch is slippery even when it's dry.
100%. I mean, you wouldn't
need a shoehorn there, Aiden.
Just about 28:06 left to play here in the second half.
Scoreless here in the second half. Couple opportunities on both sides, but nothing in the net here in the second half. And long ball in. Jake Wells turning the corner, but Jake Medina does a good job to get in front of him again and nicks the ball out of bounds. Holy Trinity corner kick. Little back and forth race there for the ball, but Jake Medina wins out. This ball coming in. Headed away by Matthew Murtha. Well, shouldered away, and we'll have a Viera Hawks throw. I don't know that Nathan got to that ball. It looked like it was off of Matthew Murtha, but maybe that half foul again. Long throw here from Matthew Murtha. Peyton Bala flicks on. Here comes Max May coming around the corner. He's got Mikkel Jensen with him. Peyton Bala coming as well. And good defensive play there to nick it away. Viera Hawks corner kick.
Did Max get faster over the offseason?
I don't know that that's possible.
I agree with you. I don't know if it's possible, but darn, it sure looked it.
Coming onto the pitch for the Hawks, Aiden Gates. Good to see him back on the pitch. He went off injured there for a little while, but coming back on and up 3-0 here with 26 minutes to play. Hawks not taking their foot off the gas. Ball coming in here from Gio. Jake Medina first to it. And then I thought that went off a Holy Trinity player. Did they call a foul?
No,
must have called a foul in the box there. Yeah. Around the 6-yard box.
You had a Tiger who
or maybe it went out of bounds. I'm not sure.
Tiger looked like he was kind of having a little trouble getting up at first.
Free kick for Holy Trinity. Aiden Pavelski standing over this one. Expect him to put that left foot through it. To all the white shirts standing in the middle of the field. And over Jake Wells' head, and they say off of the Hawks. Holy Trinity throw. Jake Wells turning. But Jake Medina first to it. Keegan Harrison finding Nathan Combs. Back to Keegan Harrison. And Jake Brown does a good job to defend. And the foul called. Viera Hawks free kick. Keegan getting studs into Jake Brown. Matthew Murtha taking the kick. And off the outside of his foot, it looked like there, and he's scratching his head. What the heck happened there?
I don't know. I kick it to go. I want it to go one way, it go opposite.
It's the Holy Trinity throw. Nice control. Turns. Good 1-2. Oh, couldn't quite handle it, and that was great attacking there. Jake Wells in the corner. Long ball in from Keegan Harrison. Only finds Xavier Jackson. It clears to Nathan Combs out of bounds for a Viera Hawks throw.
And again, it's another one of the reasons why I say I like having this matchup middle of the season, because an attack like that usually looks a lot cleaner.
Well, Jake's playing all year round. This is, you know, he plays 5 days a week during high school and 3 or 4 days a week, sometimes 5 during club season. So, and there's no off season for any of these guys on this pitch.
But there's a difference between playing with everybody else and playing with your actual high school team.
That's true. That's true. That chemistry is important. Long ball here from Nathan Combs. Jake's trying to streak on, but Jake Brown getting first to it. Matthew Murtha missing there. Nathan Combs getting up to it, trying to find Keegan Harrison. Andrew Turner over to and out of bounds for a Viera Hawks throw.
Andrew Turner, a heck of a lacrosse player too for Holy Trinity.
I coached him in lacrosse when he was like 9 years old. I've known that boy a long time.
Had the pleasure of broadcasting him a couple of times last couple of years. And
yeah, his dad's a heck of a player too. Good coach.
Yes. Coach Kyle Turner.
Yep. Max May trying to turn Aiden Pavelski able to get it out to Alex Bennett. Great ball down the side for Xavier Jackson, keeping it in, and then out of bounds for a Viera Hawks throw. Yeah, Kyle and I coached those boys. The 1 year I was actually able to talk Gabe into playing lacrosse.
Honestly, actually, lacrosse is how I kind of started getting my introduction into soccer, if you'd believe it.
Me too. No, I was a lacrosse player growing up. Growing up in Maryland, everybody played lacrosse.
I was introduced to it through a coach that started up a team in Rockledge, and he asked me, "Hey, we need a camera guy." This is pre-broadcasting days. We need someone to come out and get our game film. Oh, okay. I don't really know much about the sport. Well, sit in the car, ride with me, and I'll tell you about it. And I fell in love with the sport.
It's fun.
And it's almost like once I started understanding the intricacies of lacrosse, soccer started to kind of come to me in the fact of the skill and
yeah, it's defensively it's very similar. And Max May trying to make that heavy touch and use that speed, but cleared away and Max almost be able to get back to it. And not sure if he called a foul or if it was out of bounds. It looks like out of bounds. We'll have a Hawks throw. I didn't see that ball go out. And the referee on the far side seeing something, stopping the clock. Looks like having words with Peyton Bela and Aiden Pavelski. Looks like Aiden, maybe both. And now a third player coming into the mix. and the center ref asking the assistant referee, is it a free kick or a throw-in? And that'll take us to the water break, folks.
While we have this water break, we'd like to again thank the Landy Group. The Landy Group of Remax Aerospace Realty will go above and beyond your home buying and selling needs. With over 30 years of sales experience, they are your local go-to real estate team. Just like their motto says, bringing your dreams home. Give them a call at 368-3250 or call at the other number, 321-356-6419.
All right, so here we are, 20 minutes left in the game. Still have to be thinking about this Leonard Financial Player, the man of the match.
I know.
Really well distributed balls for the Hawks here tonight. Nathan Combs had a great game for Holy Trinity, but you're never going to give it to a team that loses 3-0. He's definitely standing out here for the Tigers, but as far as the Hawks, it's been a really big team win so far for the Hawks.
I definitely think we'll also get Nick's input too, because
I don't think Nick's here tonight.
Oh well. Then whoever the interim coach is for the night, we will get.
Derek Sickler, I think, is over there. I haven't seen Nick tonight, but Derek's over there as he was for the state final game.
I want to say, I'm like
the coach on the sidelines here for the Hawks tonight.
I'm like the coach who gets the official decision in the state championship game.
But I always look to the goal scorers, and so you got Peyton Bela, who had an assist from Max May, great ball in for Max. Gio with a great goal off of a free kick, and Mickle with the penalty kick. I think Max has had a great game. He's been threatening. He's won a lot of free kicks. The assist was a great ball into Peyton. Gio, same thing. He's had some good balls in the box, good combination play, and the goal. Right now, they're top of my list, but the midfield's done great. Jake Medina's had some great plays in the back. Jake Brown's had some great plays in the back. Whenever they've threatened those two center backs, they've been able to clean it up. So, like I said, just a great team play tonight here from the Hawks.
Ultimately, I think what's going to come down to is you'll have to tune into the Brevard Sports Network to see who we end up choosing, because we'll do interviews and put the highlights together, and we do it upright for these guys, and you know what? They deserve it.
Yeah, those highlight reels and the man of the match interviews, they tend to get more hits than the actual game. Everybody goes and looks at them the next day.
Just saying, for that reason, if you'd like to go ahead and hit that share button on this game feed, game will also be uploaded to YouTube later on tonight. So, YouTube page, BREVARD Sports Network.
Gio Canero able to turn here. Tries to find someone on the far post. Sully Fife streaking in, just can't quite get through the defense. Again, those 3 center backs just clogging up the middle there. This one gets around the outside. Mikkel Jensen trying to corral it and winning the corner kick. Corner kick for the Viera Hawks. So Gio Carnero heading over to take this free kick. You got Jake Medina, Aiden Gates, Sully Fife giving you some height in there. For some reason, biggest man on the field, Jake Brown, standing back in midfield. The ball coming in. Great header. Looked a little better from up here than it did in actuality. I think it was Sully Fife who got up to that one, but put it wide of the goal. Hawks throw in. That header looked like it was really nicely done and towards goal. Must have just glanced off his head and kind of flicked on as Jake Brown now steps up to take this throw. Long ball coming in. Look at the near post for Peyton Baylor. Gets ahead to it. And off of... Did he just call a goal kick? It certainly looked like it went off the defender, but...
Well...
Holy Trinity goal kick.
It's weird. From my vantage point, it definitely looked like 2 guys just kicked it at the same time, and it kind of...
I don't know how it goes off to the left in that way unless it was hit by another player. Ours or theirs. That may be it was off our player, but it definitely got hit by somebody. Aiden Pavelski taking this kick again. Over to Keegan Harrison. Flicked on from Jake Wells.
No fouls.
And Xavier Jackson gets a good piece of that one, and Alex Bennett clears. Sully Fife finding Mikkel Jensen on the far side.
That was a great
wins that
turn.
battle on the turn. And foul called. Win the battle through the foul. Free kick for the Hawks.
I mean, that was just an excellent turn. I mean, being draped all over.
And you know, running the tightrope of the sideline and doing it too.
Come on, Jake.
So Gio Carnero standing over the ball here.
Get loose, Jake.
Shiltura running in. Jake Brown, Jake Medina, Aiden Gates, Sully Fife all in the box. Oh! Aiden Gates wants that first goal. He put that one just wide of the post.
And I even think I don't think he even got everything he wanted to. Like, it looked like it came off the side of the foot there.
Yeah, I mean, I think he was trying to hit it with the side, but it looks like it kind of rolled down the leg as he did it.
He didn't get the contact where he wanted on the foot.
Definitely not, but he put it in the right direction. So Aiden, you know, a senior here, trying to get his first high school goal in the U.S. Good shielding from Xavier Jackson as the ball rolls out of bounds for another Hawks throw.
Xavier Jackson will head to the bench.
Coming onto the pitch for the Hawks, Matthew Murtha. I think Xavier's actually going to go to the right back spot. It looks like a Shiltura went off. And Matthew Murtha, the left footer, will come back to the left side. Xavier will go back to his normal right side. And I was wondering in the first half where Alex Canlis is, the man who scored the winning goal in the state final match with the nice header. Here he has a broken toe, and that's why he's not in the lineup tonight. Expect when he comes in, he'll probably take over that right back spot, and then we'll get some rotation going, probably with Xavier Jackson across the defensive area. And now Xavier Jackson with the ball at his feet. Long ball coming in, trying to find Max May, but stopped from coming across. Sully Fife now with it, trying to find Mikkel Jensen. And cross blocked, out of bounds for a Viera Hawks throw. And Jake Brown will step in to take this throw. Expect a long throw in here to Sully Fife on the near post. And gets all the way out. And a goal. I don't know, was that an own goal?
No.
That was an own goal. I won't tout that one here on the PA system as an own goal, but
well, you can say goal Viera.
Viera Hawks goal. Own goal.
Still 4.
It's a Viera Hawks goal. I won't call the player's name out there. He was hiding his head in his shirt. But that's the thing about those set pieces when you've got the ball played into those dangerous areas. Anything can happen.
I said it was 5-0, so I need a little more.
You needy man. Talking up with our buddy here in the press box.
Jake Medina's dad still wants more goals.
Okay. See, you can say his name because you can deal with him. I would like to be able to come back in the press box.
He's not going to kick us out. He's not kicking us out. So starting back up here, 14 minutes to play. Hawks up 4-0. Keegan Harrison working his way through the midfield all alone, passing it out to the far side. Andrew Turner trying to find Keegan Harrison. And Aiden Gates kicking out to Mikkel Jensen. A little foot tied up there, and we'll have a Viera Hawks free kick. Yeah, so Florida Tech has a conference semifinal game tomorrow night, and that's likely why we don't have Nick Robinson here, and that's offsides. Offside. Got to get out of the habit of that. That's still the American football terminology coming out of me.
There's a reason I don't say much. Is because, look, I still got American football playoffs I'm covering this Friday.
Great job of Mikkel to fight that man off his back and get a pass across. Now, Xavier Jackson tries to put a ball in, and Mikkel can't get to it before being gobbled up by the keeper.
Speaking of which, if you are a fan of American football and want to watch Brevard County high school playoff action, we have 2 games you can watch and 1 you can listen to. Cocoa and Eustis is the audio cast. Alan Slaughter-Zinski will have that one as Cocoa looks to go back-to-back state champion. You'll have be able to watch Vero Beach and Heritage. You'll hear myself, Coach Billy Palmer, and Coach Blue. And you'll be able to watch O'Galley and Merritt Island. I believe Jackson Robb will have that call.
Yeah, Cocoa with a freshman quarterback I'm hearing this year?
Sophomore.
Sophomore? Here he's got a cannon for an arm.
Yes. Brady Hart is the quarterback's name, just an absolute stud. And the thing about Cocoa this year is they returned all 5 starting offensive linemen from last year's state championship team. So when you have
easy on the quarterback.
I would say you have a young sophomore quarterback, and then you got the 5 same starting state
championship line. Yeah. It's a long throw here from Aiden Pavelski as Aiden Gates climbing the back of Keegan Harrison there, getting called for the foul. Holy Trinity free kick.
You know, not to mention you have an all-star receiver who's against St. Thomas Aquinas, Jones, and Venice was making 4- and 5-star cornerbacks look like they were on ice skates. Like having close to 150 yards on all 3 squads. And if you know anything about American high school football, St. Thomas Aquinas, Venice, and Jones, all great programs.
A lot of NFL players from those programs.
Yes.
Gio Canera taking over here in the midfield now. Alex Bennett driving on the far side, but cleared away. Viera Hawks throw. Ooh, great tackle there from Gio. Oh, foul tackle. Holy Trinity free kick. He definitely got ball a little high in the tackle. Maybe that was the call. Maybe he got a little bit of leg before he got the ball, but Gio making the argument that it was a good tackle. Nevertheless, we'll have a free kick here for Holy Trinity as it goes long. And Jake Brown first to it over Jake Wells. Mikkel Jensen now controlling on the near side, finding Xavier Jackson on the far side. Xavier trying to chip at the Sully Fife, who can't quite get control of it, trying to run around the corner here. Good job to get it, find the man on the far side, but out of bounds off of Viera for a Holy Trinity throw.
Just under 10 minutes left to go in the game, thereabouts. Shouldn't see too much extra time. Knock on wood here.
Coming onto the pitch for the Hawks, Tim Pyatt.
Coach Sickler now getting in some of the younger guys.
Tim's a junior, but
well,
he's been on the squad. I guess this is his second year. He did play in the varsity squad last year. As a sophomore, got himself on the field quite a bit. But you will see this Hawks team, even in those tight games, they'll get some of those younger players and some of those non-starters into the game. You've seen Ashil Tura quite a bit already tonight. Sully Fife quite a bit tonight, and then I think that's the only other sub we've had is Tim tonight. And that one gets through, but Jake Medina able to eat it up. But losing out, and shot coming in, but it's easy save for Alvy Kaufman.
And I think that was part of the big success Viera had last year, is the fact they had a lot of those games where they could use those bench players and get them some key minutes.
I don't think it was a key to their success last year. I think it's a part of their culture that's created success over many years.
There we go.
And coming in here, and it looks like that shot took a little nick on the way in, and Tim Pyatt trying to get his first goal here in the campaign.
I mean, I would say it was somewhat of a key due to the incident that happened, and they stepped in and played.
No, I'm not denying that that wasn't key. I'm just saying it's more than just that year. That's just part of the culture. But absolutely, that's key to putting them into that final game and winning that final game, that they had that depth.
Yes.
And in the year prior, they did the same thing, but they didn't use those substitutes as much. And certainly in this past year, all that experience that those players had both last year and the year before, that was really what led to that state final game. Absolutely, I agree with you.
And that was my fault. I misunderstood what you were saying. So
Xavier Jackson winning the ball here on the near side. Finding Tim Pyatt over to Mikkel Jensen. Crossing the ball in. And off the head of Peyton Bela, out of bounds for are they saying goal kick or corner kick? It's like we'll have a corner. I guess it was off the defender's head. So Peyton Bela trying to get his brace here for the night with a head from 2 yards out. If you score goals by the yard, that would still only be 4 yards for him. But
he says he wants the second goal because he wants to be man of the match.
That's right. Ball coming in, great ball.
Get it, Jake.
And several green shirts up to it, but goes out free, and Jake Medina trying to battle Jake Wells. Jake Wells skirting the sideline.
Go, Jake, go.
Just pushes the ball by, but Jake Medina with a nice little hook tackle. And I believe they're calling the throw in. And we've got some substitutions coming in here for the Tigers. And again, I can't make out numbers even with the binoculars. Coming on the pitch for the Tigers, Brian Quino. Oh, what a shot there.
Wow.
Shot from Nathan Combs, saved by Alvy Kaufman. It was a great little shot. Really quick turn and strike from the volley. Heading to the bottom corner, but Alvy Kaufman up to the save. I mean, that's conceivably 2 goals that Alvy saved there that were really good shots that he was able to get to. Really, honestly, both of them made him seem easy, but both very difficult saves.
I want to say, and look, and that first save I think was important due to it seemed like Holy Trinity was starting to gain some momentum there. Mm-hmm. And can you imagine?
And they were only 2 goals up at the time. It would have made it a 1-goal game.
And guess what? That's a completely different feeling.
Absolutely, adds confidence, and you know you're really in the game at that point. So throw here from Xavier Jackson. Jensen just looks like a dance move, but Viera Hawks throw. And Xavier Jackson again with the throw, again trying to find Mikkel Jensen. That dance move wasn't quite as graceful as he trips over the 20-yard line. Actually, that was Peyton Bela. And punt coming. Alex Bennett with the ball here in the midfield. Finding Xavier Jackson here on the far side, having to retreat to it a little bit, allowing Tigers to get through, but great ball in. Sully Fife just couldn't quite control it. Great ball in. He had like 4 yards of space ahead of him that he could control, just take one touch and hit inside the 18, and tries to open up his body and just lets it roll by.
3.5 left to go in the game.
I still don't have a clear answer on the man of the match in this one. I guess you could give Gio another assist for the own goal, but
the force on the own goal.
And Aiden Pavelski coming out with that one and clearing it out of bounds. Calling the foul here. I'd almost rather take the throw 40 yards up the field. Aiden Pavelski a little slow to get up on that one. We'll have the free kick. Alvy Kaufman still barking orders, organizing his defense. Jake Wells controls, tries to flick one past. Jake Brown just marshals it out of bounds. Goal kick. Under 2 minutes now. Combs was first to that one as well, but attacker falls to the ground and Viera wins out. And nicked away by Nathan Combs again, but out of bounds for a Hawks throw. Actually, foul call. I thought it was going to be a throw. Foul call there. I thought it was a clean tackle. And that'll be out of bounds for a Viera Hawks corner kick. So Tim Pyatt just trying to flash a little shot in and goes off the head of the defender and out of bounds. Not sure if we're going to get this corner kick off with 45 seconds left to play. I'd almost want to slow play it. So Tim Pyatt standing over this one. 5 green shirts standing on the far side of the box. Ball coming into the far post. Saved off the back line. Looks like that was Peyton Bela. And Xavier Jackson gets to it. Working his way into the box. Shot over the bar. And that'll just about do it here as we we'll have a Holy Trinity goal kick and expect the 3 blasts as the ball's kicked. So great first game here for the Hawks. I don't know how you keep the pedal on the gas following that one and keep building as they have been for these past few years, but 4-0 win over Holy Trinity on the grudge match, making that one go away from last year.
Very impressive start. You know, again, like I said, in the past couple of years, they usually have an underwhelming first game. And this year they came out, they said, we're going to change the narrative. We're going to come out and be dominant the first game, whatever the situation may be at Holy Trinity. Yeah. And look, missing 4 starters is kind of key. But the fact of the matter is Viera still got the job done. They did what they were supposed to do, and that's what I think every Viera fan wanted to see.
Yeah, agreed. And so it's a great start. Let's see if we can finish this season the way we did last year.
Matt, I'm ready for the ride, and I'm glad you're on it with me. I'd like to thank the Landy Group. Information's at the bottom of your screen. Have a great night, everybody. If you like basketball, tune in for middle school boys and girls basketball live from Viera Charter tomorrow night. Myself and Chase Alexander will have the call for you for the Viera Hawks. For Matt Shelton, I'm Caleb Brown for the Brevard Sports Network.